What is going on, people? Mike back here from Mike's Movie Corner and more. And today I'm going to show off my movies that I got from this week. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple unboxing that I want to show off for you guys. And then I finally have the movie that I've been waiting for the past couple months. It is finally here, and you saw the thumbnail. And this movie finally is home with me. This is The Abyss. This is the Ultimate Collection edition. And this one stars Ed Harris, Michael Biehn, Mary Elizabeth Master Antonio. And this was directed by James Cameron. And there's some fun facts on this about this movie. And one, they were campaigning hard to get Michael Biehn an Oscar nomination. And I think they even submitted like his Oscar reel and stuff like that. He didn't end up getting nominated. Which in my opinion, I think he should have. He should have got nominated. I think he was great enough. You know what I'm saying? And um another thing was I think most of the cast got so frustrated with the movie because of the claustrophobic underwater sequences and stuff like that. They just got a little bit frustrated, and I think it was some arguments on the set and stuff like that. So with this movie, like, if you're talking about water sci-fi, like underwater sci-fi adventure, I think this is the best one out of all the movies that came out in 1989. Like, you had Deep Star 6, which that was another underwater movie, but that one had that vibe of Alien and The Thing, and so did Leviathan, which, you're dealing with alien monsters and stuff. But this one was more visual than anything else. And the only thing you probably gonna end up seeing is you're gonna see like a water tentacle, kind of like this. You're gonna see a water person, and um, it's basically like it's one of those movies where it's basically like that. You know what I'm saying? And the music score on this movie is very fantastic. And this was, of course, written and directed by James Cameron. And this is like over 2 hours long. And this also includes the theatrical trailer and not the theatrical trailer, but I'm pretty sure it does. But it includes the original 1989 theatrical version and the 1993 special edition, which that has over a little bit over 20 minutes of extra additional footage. So it has like 31 minutes long additional footage. So other bonus features includes a conversation with James Cameron. You have the making of the Abyss. You have the original treatment. You have the shooting script, storyboards, and much much more. So, mind you, this is um this also gets a Blu-ray too, because the Blu-ray has never came out in the States. I believe it came out in other countries, if I'm not mistaken. I think that and True Lies, I think, or it had like bootleg copies. But mind you, this only had a DVD format here in the United States. Um, this is the first time on 4K and Blu-ray, so you'll be getting both. So, for those of you who don't have a 4K player but you want this movie, I urge you to still get it, because I don't think they'll have I mean, if you want to get if you want to find the one that has a Blu-ray and it's like a some sort of like bootleg copy, that's your business. But I'd rather just opt out, especially if you want, better, um, better picture quality. Now, I've heard mixed things about True Lies, and I've heard pretty good things about the picture quality on The Abyss. So, I'm going to judge this for myself and I'm going to do a review on this movie. I think it's one of the most underrated movies of the 80s. You know what I'm saying? So, this is definitely like one of those movies that you either you want to see once or you want to see it over and over again. And and if you're and I will warn you, it does have a lot of underwater scenes. But so if you're really claustrophobic, if you have anxiety when it comes to this, I don't recommend you watch this movie. But it does have some action into it. You know what I'm saying? And um it's just one of those movies that you definitely, this is a must own in your collection. Now, mind you, I've been waiting for this for months and I finally got this movie. And it was supposed to come May 3rd. It was actually supposed to come Friday. But it came a couple of days early. I was happy and it is finally home with me. Now the next movie that I got, and I'm doing an unboxing real quick. So I got two movies from Walmart, and one of them I thought it was gonna be like a 4K steelbook, but it ends up being a 4K slipcover. It's a nice slipcover too. And this one stars Lindsay Lohan, and this is the 20th anniversary edition of Mean Girls on 4K for the first time. Now they did, of course, come out with the for I believe it came out the four a Blu-ray steelbook of this, if I'm not mistaken. It came out, I believe, a couple months ago. This one has Lindsay Lohan, Rachel McAdams, and you also have um Tina Fey in this one too. Now, this one came out around the same time that the new one came out, to physical media. And I have a big problem with the new one, and I haven't seen the new one, but my problem is, and what shy me away from seeing it is because I don't really care for musicals. I don't like musicals like that unless if it's from probably the 1970s and or maybe the 80s maybe. I like older musicals better. You know what I'm saying? The only musical that I could actually stand, and it has a good story too, is Pitch Perfect. And I'm hoping that Pitch Perfect comes, comes with a 4K. Hopefully we get a 4K of Pitch Perfect. I believe it's a 4K of Pitch Perfect. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on it, but I don't think it is. But hopefully we get like a 4K steelbook or something like that. So, yeah, Mean Girls is basically like Mean Girls is like it kind of has that vibe of like it has that small vibe of like Heathers, you know what I'm saying, with Winona Ryder, Christian Slater, you know what I'm saying, and it kind of has that vibe, but except this is more like a cleaner version, you know what I'm saying, and Lindsay Lohan, she does such an excellent job in this movie, and so does Tina Fey and the rest of the cast. Great cast, and this is like it kind of pays homage to like the 80s, teenage movies. So I'm definitely can't wait to tap into this one on 4K. All right, the next movie that I got, and this one is called Drive Away Dolls, and this one I'm probably gonna butcher their names. And these two actresses, I don't know from A Can of Paint. One of them's name is Margaret Qualley, and then another one is Geraldine Viswanathan. if I'm not mistaken. If I'm butchering their names, comment on the comment section below. Then you have Benny Feldstein. Then you have Coleman Domingo, Pedro Pascal. You have Matt Damon as well too. So this movie is basically like it's like a comedy caper. It's about these two girls. You know, they go on south. They go on this road trip, and then they counter some bad guys and stuff like that. And this movie, to me, the only movie I can think of like a reference into a story like that is a movie that the Coen Brothers did called Raising Arizona with Nicolas Cage, Holly Hunter. You have Frances McDormand, who's married to one of them. Then you also have Randall Tex Cobb, John Goodman, William Forsythe. You know, it's also in this movie. So, yeah, that's the only and I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna go as far as saying that it's sending a love letter to Raising Arizona, but it kind of has that Raising Arizona esque vibe, just a small like vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? And that was like that Raising Arizona was about Nicolas Cage was stealing a baby because Holly Hunter's character couldn't have one, so Nicolas Cage decides to steal, a baby, a baby. So that one was a really good movie. I think very underrated. I hope that one gets a 4K pretty soon. So I can't wait to see this one. You know what I mean? And it has my man Colin Domingo in this one too, which he's fresh off his Oscar nominated movie Rustin. So can't wait to see this one. All right. The next movie that I have, and this one stars Hilary Swank, and this one's called Ordinary Angels. Now, I've never heard of this movie before, and it came out sometime this year, early this year, I had to guess. This one also stars Alan Ritchson, which I don't know who he is, to be honest with you. I've never heard of this actor before. So basically, Hilary Swank's character, she's a hairdresser, and I think she's an alcoholic, so she goes to rehab and stuff like that. There she meets Alan Richardson's character. He's like a widow. He just lost his wife, and then his daughter needs a transplant. So I don't think this movie is too preachy. You know what I'm saying? But I think it kind of has that Hallmark vibe to it. But it's not exactly Lifetime, but like kind of like a Hallmark esque type vibe. So I can't wait to tap into this one. All right, the last movie that I'm gonna show off, and this movie is supposed to come out May the 14th, but it came a couple of days early, actually. So what I have in here is from Shout Factory, of course. And we're gonna open this. I haven't peeked yet, so. Oh, okay. So Shout Factory, okay. So this is a poster of a movie that I'm about to show you. So that came with a poster. Okay, cool. Alright, so this is and they put this in bubble wrap too. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. And I know other platforms I know have this movie. Just got their copy. So this is Killer Clowns from outer space. Now, here's a story with this. I panicked because they only had 83 copies left. And then I was debating back and forth. I'm like, should I get it? Should I get it? Because if I don't get it, I'll miss out. Just like I miss out on that Ray Liotta movie that Shout Factory all of a sudden announced kind of at the last second, but it sold out. Um, yeah, I panicked. I think it was by the time I purchased it, I believe by the time I made my decision, I think it was like 20 some left. And I just said, you know what? Forget it. I'm getting it. And I didn't know until after I purchased it that this was coming out in May. So I'm like, okay. So I not only pre ordered a couple months early, but it's coming out way in May. Okay. But it came a couple weeks early, and I'm happy because this movie and this one came out in 1988. I don't know much about, but I know these are like about killer clowns and stuff like that. And this is rated PG-13. So this is like a limited 35th anniversary edition. So it's very limited. So if you like this movie, definitely check this out. Um Now, like I said, I don't know much about it, but all I know is that clowns are killing people, and then you got these talisman, and they want to, now that they want to fight these clowns. So this could be a potentially great movie, and it's rated PG-13. So, um, this one this is on 4K. I believe it. I believe it came out on Blu-ray from Shout Factory. So I can't wait to see this one. This one looks like a good time, and the special features on this one includes 4K of the original negative. You have HD restoration. You have deleted scenes, bloopers, and then you have Easter eggs. And um, I'm gonna be honest with you. I could easily save this until Halloween to watch when I have my horror movie marathon, but I may watch it a little bit earlier than that. So I mean, I know Halloween is still like months away, but yeah. It also comes with actually this poster too. So I'm gonna briefly open this poster. So I'm not gonna exactly open it all the way. Well, I wasn't gonna really open it all the way, but I might as well show you, what the poster looks like. If it'll let me show the poster. And this is the one thing I hate. I hate when they I hate when they like wrap this up and stuff like that because it tears the poster easily. So let's see. Can we open this poster? Can we get it? There we go. So we got a poster of Killer Clown. So I'm glad it came with a poster too, because I thought like if you get like the special because I know it's like a um special set of this movie, and you get the poster of that, but I'm glad that you actually get the poster. I think if you order from Shout Factory, I think you'll definitely get like a poster or something like that. So yeah. So it's on Shout Factory. It's available now, and also is available I think at Amazon.com. So if you still haven't pre-ordered Killer Clowns from Outer Space, now is the time to do so. So yeah, so that is all my movie pickups. Now I did have one I wanted to show off, The Beekeeper with Jason Statham, but that has gotten postponed from Walmart, and I don't know why. And mind you, the movie came out last week, so I don't know why it's I don't really know why it's postponed. So, well, who knows? We'll see. I'll wait until tomorrow to see if they're going to get. I don't know if they ran out of stock or what, but it said that for some reason it said that it was on its way and it was supposed to be here on Saturday, but I get an email today saying, "Oh, your stuff has been postponed." Well, the funniest thing is that Mean Girls and Drive Away Dolls was supposed to be here on Saturday as well too, but they came at those two movies actually came today. So I don't know. We'll see. I may just get my money back. Maybe I should. So, and just I might just wait a little while. Who knows? I mean, do I really need it right now? It's just one of those movies. Or should I just opt and get the Blu-ray? But, anyways, that is all for my movie unboxing and one movie pickup. So tune in on this channel as I discuss vinyls and stuff like that. So with that being said, this is Mike from Mike's Movie Corner and More, and I'll see you guys in the next live video. Peace out.